Well, it's either my second to last or last night in Alaska. I'm not sure yet. I'm 60 miles south of Tok, and I need to do laundry, and I kind of want to do it here. I did laundry in Tok last time. Remember, I did a video. Beautiful sunset. It's about 9 o'clock. It's been a long day. I drove a lot today. I was going to stop probably about an hour ago. There was a nice spot on a lake, and I pulled in, and there was somebody already there. A really nice couple from the Netherlands. That's not at all how they say it. Really nice couple. And they asked me if I was going to stay, and I was like, no, I'll give you your privacy. And they were like, no, that's okay. And Capone and I, they had a dog, so Capone and I stayed and visited for a while. I'm trying to get the sunset behind me. There we go. But I had decided to move on. All right. Oh, look at that sunset. Anyway, it's about 9 o'clock, and the sun is setting. I don't think it gets dark until like midnight though. Still maybe 11. I don't know. I don't pay attention. I still put up my cave. I still put up all my blankets because it is still light out pretty late, but I'm still having trouble sleeping. I don't think I fell asleep until like 2 o'clock this morning. But anyway, I am really, really sad. I'm really sad. I've ended up here in another gravel pit. There he is. I've already walked around, so I'm feeling pretty good that we're safe up here, that there's nothing up here, but and he's really been staying very close. So what was I gonna say? I'm sad. Although I've been driving around, my refrigerator's busted, and I had internet for a little while today, so I was able to go online and verify. I had the ammonia smell. I'm going to need a new refrigerator, and I think I've already said this a couple of times, so, you know, that's a couple grand, and, you know, I could be pissed off and frustrated, but I haven't been at all. I've been, like, really happy. I'm, like, driving along with a smile on my face. I can't believe I got to do this. What a wonderful, amazing summer. I can't believe it's been almost 3.5 months already. It is, so now that you guys don't care about how far behind, I'm hoping to be a little bit, way more caught up by the time, right now, it's September, what is it? It's September 7th. You guys are just now seeing, you just saw the grizzly encounter Denali video. I really do want to get caught up. I did stop recording so much the second half of the trip because I was backtracking a lot. I was really I ended up kind of going around in circles around the state. Well, not really, that's not true, but I did end up in Fairbanks a couple times. I ended up in Anchorage a few times, and you know, on the same roads, and you know, maybe different camps, maybe the same camps, but you know, it just started to become redundant, so I stopped recording. But so hopefully you will be somewhat, at least within, my goal is by the time you see this, like, okay, what is it? It's September 7th, that you will see this, let's say October 15th. Because the fall colors, oh my gosh. The fall colors today coming over the Denali Highway and the fall north of the Arctic Circle from the Dalton Drive, and still keeping an eye on my dog. I did see a giant bear poop way down. We went for a walk way down, and it was pretty dry, so it was pretty old. And I'm talking. Anywho, yeah, my last night in another gravel pit. Gravel pits are the theme. This is where I have probably camped the most, in gravel pits, because you know, there's a few main thoroughfares in Alaska. Really, you're on the Richardson Highway, or you're on Parks Highway. Richards or Richardson, I'm not sure. And Parks Highway, there's a couple other ones, but Highway 2, Highway 4, I think Highway 1, Alaska. And in order to maintain the roads, there's all these gravel pits, and so these make really good places to camp, and most of them don't have no trespassing signs. A few of the active ones, more active ones, do. They don't want you in there, but there's a lot that aren't active anymore. This one has still piles of fresh gravel, so I would imagine they use this sometimes. But they're really good places to camp for the most part. I've stayed in a lot, and you know, most of them, you see, they're not like that much in use because they've already got things growing. They've already got foliage and vegetation, and so they can be, you know, they're big and open, so they can be good for any size rig. I'm right next to the road here, so I do hear the road, but I've gotten used to that because it is hard to get away from road noise in Alaska, because like I said, there's only a few main roads, and you go up and down those main roads to go to the major cities. There's so much of this state that isn't accessible by, there aren't roads to get there. And someday I'm going to come back and explore all that. But just got done getting all my paperwork together to cross the border. I kind of want to try to get up early, get into tote, get my laundry done, fill up on gas before I cross back into Canada. I'm, you know, since I'm more in a hurry, I'm in Tok already, and I didn't plan on being here until like Tuesday, and it's Friday. So I had to cook up all my produce because I had stocked up on produce to get me through a week or whatever it was going to take me to get to Tok. So I had to cook all that up because you can't take fresh produce over the border. So I cooked it all up. So I had a lot. Kale and spinach and broccoli and peppers and... Hey, Pone, what you doing? So yeah, got my paperwork all together, my registration, my insurance, my passport, Capone's paperwork, although, you know, I'm sure they're not going to ask for it. The health certificate was to get into Alaska, so I'll probably never need that again. But insurance, yeah, that's it. Capone seems to be very interested in exploring, so I'm going to go keep an eye on him, and just wanted to check in, so probably my second to last night. My view from camp, my second to the last night in Alaska. I can't decide if that's Denali, but it's gotta be. I looked at the map. It's in the right general direction. The shape doesn't look quite right. Yeah. I don't know. It's gotta be. I don't know if that's 20,000 feet. It's hard to... And my doggy's not acting quite right. Started last night. He was restless on the floor. He wouldn't sleep in the bed. He did for a little while, but then he got down. And he's just been really droopy all day. This is the second time in a couple of weeks. And it's Saturday. I thought I'd give it another day to see how he is. He does seem to be better. Huh, bud? But he's just not quite right. He's not eating. I mean, he eats. He eats if I feed him. If I put it in my hands, he just won't eat out of the bowl. Huh, bud? What's going on? I hate having an old dog. I don't want you to be old.
Don't say, darling, 'cause you'll
Wanna go back in? Wanna go back in, bud?
'Cause I know you're breaking. All this love and all this pain you've given. All this love and all this pain.
Well, he still gets excited about finding scraps outside. And he gets excited about treats. He's eating treats. His tail's not as between his legs as it was earlier. I don't know. He's just old. Oh my goodness. Well, I didn't expect something as big as you. You're like the raven I saw in, Hi! There's nothing up there for you. Now I'm afraid you're gonna attack me, so I'm gonna get away. No, you can't go inside either. No. Yeah. No. Come on! It's a chilly, windy night. Beautiful sunset. The last couple nights since it's been so cold, I have been making stuff in the oven for dinner. So, kind of just conserve propane. I could turn on the heat and only get one purpose out of my propane, or I can turn on the oven and cook and get heat. And it really warms up the rig quite a bit. In fact, I have to open up a couple windows, which almost defeats the purpose, but just a crack. So anyway, all right, come on, bud. It's cold. I'm freezing. You know what? The next stop will probably be, I'll probably check in with you again at the welcome to, and it's going to be a bittersweet end to this journey. Whew. Can't believe I've been here almost 3.5 months. Freaking love Alaska. Huh, bud? What do you say? You like Alaska? What do you think? Come on. These guys are pushy. After making a racket on the roof for the last 10 minutes, he decided to come here. You hear him? They make such a delicate noise. Oh, he's kind of pretty. I never really look at his feathery head. Hey, bud. Hey. I'm not going to feed you. He hears me. Look at him. No, I'm not going to feed you. You're a funny bird. You're a funny bird. You're huge. He's got almost a purple color. Bye.
Now the summer lies on my doorstep, and outside there's a light and it's getting bigger, and you know it. All this love, dim light, all this pain, and those fine, fine eyes.
Saying goodbye to another beautiful spot. What do you see? He's feeling better today. He's got pep in his step and his tail was wagging. I mean, his tail was in the position it should have been as he trotted. I just woke up like a half hour ago, but I want to get to Tok and get my laundry done. And I think I'm probably going to hit the Canadian border to oh, that means stopping. I wanted to stop at the Alaska sign and do a video there. So it's about 8:30. Look at this. 8:30 a.m. and look at where the sun is. Can you see that? And last night at about 8:30, it was just going below there. So we're it's changing fast. For most of the summer, by 8:30, the sun would have been way up there. So, all right. Just got my muffin. Hi, you're feeling better? Yeah. All right. Check out this view. Still don't know what mountain that is. It can't be McKinley. It can't be Denali. It's too close. And I looked at the map, and I can't see anything on the maps I have. Even the atlas. I didn't look closely, probably. All right. The road. Say goodbye to another gravel pit. Woohoo! Saying goodbye to Alaska. It is so hard to believe that 103, 104 days ago, I stood here doing my happy dance. If I had a sad dance, I'd do my sad dance. I don't know what a sad dance would look like. I think that might be an oxymoron. People don't usually dance when they're sad. Yeah, I mean, wow. I can't believe a little over 3 months, I was counting on the way here, I think like 104 days. And I have been all over this state, right? From Tok to Fairbanks to Valdez, all the way up to Prudhoe Bay on the Arctic Ocean. And I drove the out of this state. And can't wait to come back and see even more, maybe by airplane or boat or whatever. But yeah, I definitely can't wait to come back. Amazing scenery, amazing times, amazing wilderness, amazing wildlife. I'm never going to forget my time here. It has been everything that I thought Alaska would be, and I think even more. And everything from just the vast, huge, beautiful landscape and open space, and just the feeling of freedom here. How easy it is to find boondocking, and how friendly the people are, from the viewers that I met, that I stayed with, who so graciously and what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, that word. I hate my old brain. Who graciously and that word generously opened up their homes to me. Jennifer and Mel and Jim and Alan, you know, my host on the ferry in Valdez, and just the countless locals I met, from the guy at the car wash who I stood there talking with for an hour, and, you know, talking all about Alaska and RVing in the winter, and the countless other locals I met, the people, the fellow travelers that I met, the couple from West Virginia that I sat with one night and had a fire. You know, we had a campfire together, and they brought s'mores, and the couple that I met recently from the Netherlands. I mean, just amazing, wonderful, friendly people. Oh, there's a bee on my camera. Friendly people, and it's gonna be really hard to leave. As I was driving here, I was thinking, well, why don't I stay? I could stay. I really very well could stay, but logistically, I don't think the time is right. I think that, for one thing, my livelihood right now depends on me living in an RV. So it would take some planning. I also think I was looking at land prices. Something like that would take some planning, and I'd have to get here in the beginning of the season to prepare for winter, and it would take some thinking and some planning, not something that I can just say, okay, I'm gonna stay. But I do hope to come back someday, maybe buy a piece of land. I fell in love. I really did. I fell in love with Alaska. The rugged individualism here, you know, and it really is rugged. It really is just about freedom and doing your own thing here. And of course, I fell in love with it. So saying goodbye after 100 days and moving on back to the Yukon. I looked everywhere. My sticker is completely gone. I'm pretty sure I had put it here because I put it over a sticker that you couldn't read anymore, and it's completely gone. I mean, this was over. That's just, so somebody took my sticker off. Probably some meanie troll, right? It's completely gone. I'm going to put another one on, so there. All right. I don't want to go. Oh, and maybe my refrigerator wasn't broken. Maybe I'd stay another week, but I can't. I gotta go. I gotta get my refrigerator fixed. All right. Goodbye, Canada. I mean, goodbye, Alaska. Hello, Canada. All right, I need to get my dog. He's just acting very strange. Okay, see you soon. Bye.
Hell may be the best that I can be. There's nothing more that I would ever need. We'll lie together where the sun meets sea. There we can be together. There we can be together. There we can be together.
Alright, here we go. Customs and immigration. Let's see how it goes this time. Alright, here we go. Wish me luck. That was like 15, 20 seconds. Yay! Where are you from? What have you been up to? I think. What did he say? What was the purpose of your visit? Or something? Or why you here? Or I don't know. Is the paperwork on the dog all current? Yeah. Alcohol, tobacco, firearms? No.